Here's how I color correct the purple on my inner eyes and above my eyes. I'm going to use my light yellow color corrector by LA Girl. Now I'm going to get a bit of this on my finger and then I'm going to tap it all over my lid, and then I'm going to make sure I get some on my inner eye there. Once I've got that mostly in place, I'll use a little brush to just make sure I got it into all those little cracks in my inner eye. Then I'm going to grab my dry stand sponge and just tap it over to make sure I remove any excess. Now you might be saying to yourself, why don't I just do this with concealer? And the reason for that is that concealers hide imperfections. Correctors neutralize the imperfections. Now I'm going to make sure that that's fully dry for about 1 minute while I put on my eyeshadow. And since all I've done is neutralize the colors, I'm not going to have any big change in the colors that I'm actually adding for eyeshadow. Now let's grab a little bit of concealer and go back and revisit the inner eye where I really need to do a little brightening. Now you've probably seen this done before where the concealer is tapped in mostly on the inner eye, but here's the important part. And this was a game changer for me. Tap it in place, get it where you want it, and then leave it alone. Let it dry completely. Once it's dry, I'm going to go back in with a clean brush, nothing on it, and give it a little buff. Now, if I feel like I need concealer in other areas, I'm going to spray my brush with a little setting spray, and I'm going to get a little bit of concealer on it. I'm going to avoid the area where I've already put the concealer. I'm just going to come right up to it, because if you touch that area with the setting spray, it's going to remove part of it. So I'm just going to pat this in around my eye, and here's what it looks like when I'm done with both. I hope you give this a try.